All right, guys, this is vlog 2 of a day in the life of a Lego stay-at-home dad. We are at the post office. Not a lot of Lego happening today. It's Saturday, but picking up the kids from swim. And you know what that means. Stop at the post office, see if we've got any mail. Let's go check it out. All right, guys, just one package for mail time today, but I'm excited about it because I've been prepping a ginormous Whatnot Disney show. I'm talking hundreds of minifigures, so much variety. And I really wanted to have like a doozy of a fig. Like I'm talking about a very expensive minifigure on my Disney show, just for those big spenders that want to have fun and get a super rare Disney fig. It's in here. So I'm not going to tell you what it is. Maybe we'll do mail time later in this video, but this should be a whopper of a Disney fig for our Whatnot Disney show coming up. All right, guys, it's the next day, and honestly, this just isn't sitting well with me. I don't like it. So I had another thought. Check this out. I'm thinking if I put these stud on the side pieces in here, that would give me a chance to then come in with some of these slope pieces. Some of them could be angled up and down. Some of them could be angled up. Some of them could be angled down. That would give a little texture to this, and it wouldn't just be so flush and so square. So I'm gonna try doing that and see if we can't make this look a little better. Oh gosh, what a difference, guys. Look at this. So I attached those stud on the side pieces. I put this on and replaced, 4 of those. And then I took some just standard slope pieces and attached them to the side studs. And it makes a big difference. It's just not a smooth rectangular, block anymore. Now it's got some texture to it. I used some reddish brown, some dark brown, maybe a little bit of tan in there. And I still don't think you're gonna see it much, but it makes a big difference on the texture, and I'm much, much happier with this tree now. So we'll continue going up, see where we end up. Okay, do you guys ever do something you think, yeah, that's a good idea, and then you kind of do more of it, and you step back and look at it, and you just kind of start laughing at the absurdity of it? Well, I present to you the progress so far on the ziplining Endor Ewok Village tree. What am I doing? Look at the size of this tree. Oh my God. Well, it should be fun, but it is ridiculous. I don't even know how tall this thing is, but what I'm thinking is this platform right here, I'm leaving a little bit open right there, and that's where we'll somehow connect the zip line so that they can zip line over. Let's see if we can take this thing over. Oh God, please don't fall down. Okay, Mills plate, don't fail me now. Oh, sweet mercy. Okay, here we go. Oh, please don't fall. Here's the tree. I'm sweating right now walking with this tree. Okay, here we go. Let's put it in place. This tree's not done, but just for the purposes of like scale. Here we go. All right, we'll slide it in place. Okay. It is, it's officially the tallest tree on Endor, at least so far. I don't know if there will be another one. But yeah, don't you think this might work? Look, they'll hold on to the zip line thing, jump, and then down they go. Hopefully not hitting that torch right there, and then land, like somewhere right here. Don't you think? It's reasonable, right? The Ewok parents right now are panicking at the dangerous nature of this zip line, but it's gonna be fun. We gotta fill out this tree some more, and we gotta build the zip line, but we're getting there. All right, well, the zip line is half brown and half gray at the moment because I just don't have enough brown. I've tried it with all gray, but I want it to blend in more with the village. So eventually it's going to be all brown. But the Ewoks now have a chance to go from one tree to another via zip line. How much fun is that? All right, guys, the kids are busy. It's Saturday night. The wife went on a girls' night tonight. So I figured let's do a mail time. I am hanging out with Robert Maynard, who is a seller on Whatnot. If you are not on Whatnot, you really should get on there. This is what it might look like if he was, or anybody was auctioning off a minifigure or a set, something like that. It's a ton of fun. I can get you $10 off your first order. If you check out the description, there's a link. Check these out. I don't know if you guys are army builders. I'm building an army of clones, or at least this guy asking if he has any clones. These stickers are so much fun. Love these stickers. Let's do mail time. Let's do mail time. I got two things in today for mail time. One was a Bricklink order. One was an auction that I won. Let's do the Bricklink order real quick first. So I've been prepping for a, really? Just tossing these things in here? Really? Wow, that's some high quality packaging right there. So I have been prepping for a Disney only Whatnot show. If you're a Disney fan, a minifigure fan, you may want to check out that upcoming show. I'm still not sure when it's going to be, but so these guys I got, this is just like a toss in for the order. Need those for the Ewok Village. So we'll get some more things going there. We have got some Toy Story stuff here, plus a couple of skirt pieces that I can use. We've got, this like purple octopus thing. Stretch, is that his name? I don't know. That's a Toy Story thing as well. But this right here is really what I got for my Whatnot shows. This figure is bananas expensive. If you guys don't own this fig, I'm not surprised because it's really, really hard to find. This is, I think his name is Twitch, something like that. Twitch, it's not Stitch, but this is a Toy Story fig. We are going to have this for sale on our Whatnot Disney only show. This fig is bananas expensive. Most of the figs on my Whatnot Disney show will be somewhere in the neighborhood of $5 to $20, something like that. But I figured, hey, let's have a couple of doozies on there. Let's have a couple of like crazy expensive figs just because it's fun to do those. This fig's gonna be outrageous, but mostly because these stupid little antennae are insanely expensive. Those little antennae right there, look those up on Bricklink. Those things are like $25 a piece. It's insane. This fig is brand new. This is from a Toy Story set, and we'll have that available on our Whatnot show. Like I said, it's going to be crazy expensive. But if you're an unusual minifig collector, maybe you're interested in splurging and having some fun on Whatnot with me, come join me. There's a link in the description if you don't know what Whatnot is or how to get there or whatever. So let's check this out. This was an auction that I paid probably too much for. $225 for, probably too much. My big fear, and I'm already fearing based on what I see, that I got rooked. But, it happens. Let's find out. I saw some stuff in here that I thought looked fun and I wanted to check out. Specifically, these guys right here, Ninjago snakes. But the question is, were they real? That's the key question. Did we get rooked? Oh my gosh, look at this, fake. That is not a good sign for the rest of this order. There is almost no chance that I get my money back on this order because these are all fake. Oh my gosh. That is devastating. Holy cow, guys. Fake Ninjago is amongst the best fakes in terms of resembling official Lego. And it can be very hard to spot in pictures. And oh my gosh, this is a disaster. If you're gonna be in this business long enough, you're gonna end up with fakes. You just are. And it can be hard to tell when it's just piles of pictures, pictures of piles of figs. Oh, wow. More or less set $225 on fire here, folks. It is what it is. It's part of the game. But I don't think we're getting our money back on this one. Let's see if there's anything noteworthy in here at all. Look at this guy. He's cool. But I think he's going to be fake as well. Yep. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Look at all these snakes that could have been. Every single one's a fake. Every single one is a fake. Yep. Oh my gosh, guys. So I won't sell fakes on Whatnot nor anywhere else. I just won't do it. There's good fakes out there. There's bad fakes out there. There are sellers out there who might be willing to sell it, announcing that it is fake, and then, just if people want it. I won't do it. I don't like spreading the fake stuff around. I would much rather just get it out of the market, get it out, And so this is all going to go into the trash bin. Oh my gosh. Hey, there's a real Harry Potter night bus driver. So we have one so far. Somebody want to give me $225 for that guy? Jeez. Holy cow. All these snakes. If you guys have authentic Ninjago snakes, they do real well. They do real well when you find the right buyer. But there's an authentic Iron Man. I don't know my Iron Man marks very well off the top of my head, but we'll look them up. Let's see if there's anything in. Look at all this Ninjago. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Fake. So sad. Let's see if there's anything in here noteworthy, or I'm just going to kill this video. What the heck is that thing? That's got to be fake. All these Ninjago figs are fake. Every single one. Every single one. If you're wondering how to spot a fake, I have a video that I can link somewhere up here for you guys to help you spot fakes. Sometimes, like I said, it can be really hard to spot fakes, on pictures. But if you're in person, I can certainly give you some tips on how to better spot them so that you don't get rooked like I did. This is a disaster. This is a complete disaster. So be it. I mean, it is what it is. It's part of the game, man. But holy cow. When I see these close up, I can tell right away that they're fake. Their shine is not quite right. And, so I can tell right away. But like I said, in pictures, that kind of stuff doesn't always show up. But man, this would have been a fun lot with lots of fun Ninjago snakes. Too bad. It is what it is. Look at all these. Good Lord. Oh, so sad. I'm going to have to do something fun now. That's clearly fake. No questions about that. You can spot that in a picture. There's a few things in here that we'll get a few bucks for. But, hey, there's Satil. Hopefully Satil's in good shape and real. That would help a little bit. This is going to be a painful one no matter what. That's authentic. I don't know if I have her hair. I feel like her hair may be hard to find. I can't remember. But we're losing money on this lot no matter what. But, every dollar we can get back makes it hurt a little less, I guess. Anyway, moving on. That's so sad. So sad. Okay, wait. Before we close up shop, because I just found this thing. Is this thing awesome or creepy? I don't know. Check this out. Ready?
Lego Mario time.
Whoa. It's got like a battery in it, and he lights up and he blinks his eyes. and makes noise. Maybe he makes other noise. I don't know. Whoa, he's like a flashlight maybe? I don't know. I've never done these before. But if I push the button, whoa, he did some fire. He's still doing fire. But if I push the power button, he like goes to bed.
See you later.
Look, he falls asleep. That's crazy. I've never seen that before. Anybody want this thing on Whatnot? I don't know. We'll start it at $1 and see if anybody wants it. It's kind of fun. All right, guys. Major bummer about that Ninjago lot. It is what it is. But when you're feeling down or feeling bummed out, you got to rally. So I'm going to rally. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to try something a little bit different. What I like to do, my new obsession on Whatnot, makes me feel better every time, if you haven't done it yet, is a cultured by culture build a forestman show. If you guys aren't familiar with this, you guys are probably familiar with standard forestmen, right? You've seen these. They come in various colors, cast from the Castle line. They're super fun. Well, Cultured by Cultured runs a Build a Forestman show. And in his Build a Forestman show, he's got torsos and legs and heads and accessories. And if you win the bid, you get to build your own forestman. You can change out arm colors. You can change out hand colors. Here's an example of a Build a Forestman that you could build from his show. Now, that's one of the simpler ones. Check this one out right here. This one is pretty impressive. Absolutely love it. And then check this one out right here. This one's fun too. All right, now unfortunately, Cultured's not on tonight, so he's not going to be able to entertain me and make me feel better. But what I do have is my bucket of Lord of the Rings stuff. I was thinking Chima might actually have some Forestman type pieces. I have one of my 2 buckets of castle stuff that I've been saving. And of course I have all my accessories and other things. So I'm going to build myself a couple of forestmen. Figure maybe that'll, soothe what ails ya. We'll see how they turn out. I'm going to try and use some armor. We're going to have a little fun building some forestmen. All right, guys. Had a bunch of fun. It's not a cultured stream, but it was fun. Let's take a look at what I made. First, I made a bad guy. Look at this. This is like a dark forestman. A forestman that would hang out in the shadows. I also used a more standard forestman torso, but used a bear shield, crossbow. That's, very much sort of a standard forestman, but gave him a cape. He's fun, for sure. And then I built kind of a villager type forestman guy here. He's got a big beard. He's got his turkey leg. He's got his, we used a Chima torso on that one, that olive green color I like. And then check this out. This one's fun right here. Let's see, where can I fit it? Maybe I'll move this guy over here. Now check this out. This guy needed a barrel. So he's got the barrel with him, right? He's gonna need that barrel. And then this guy had a day. So he's enjoying himself today. Look at this guy right here. Look at this guy. Love this guy right here. Build a forestman. Guys, I'm telling you, it's super fun to do on your own. It is even more fun to do with Cultured by Cultured. It's very affordable. It is very fun. He's got great pieces, a great environment to hang out, watch other people build. You can build yourself. You should do it. Check it out on Whatnot. You don't want to miss it. Check the link in the description of this video so you can get even $10 off your first order. All right, so I woke up today inspired by an idea for movie trivia. This will probably be my hardest movie trivia yet. I don't want to spoil it here just in case you come join me on Whatnot and you want to try to guess it. But here are some pieces that I'm going to need for it. Very excited. If you're interested in doing some movie trivia with me, come join me on Whatnot. This one's going to be crazy hard. All right, so for those of you that have been around with me long enough on Whatnot, you know by now that I am not afraid to try new things. I'm not afraid to fail. And, you know, I don't want things to get stale. And honestly, on Whatnot recently, things have gotten stale for me as a buyer. It's nothing Whatnot has done wrong. It's nothing that the sellers have done wrong. It's just that all of the sellers are selling the same thing, right? Luke Skywalker, Superman, you know, Minecraft, whatever it is, it's all the same. And so I want to try something different. So here's my thought. Can I help you stock your cities, your displays, and get creative and fun, even if it means selling things that Lego has not officially released? It'll all be Lego parts, but check this out. What if we did like a little lot that was a medical officer with a stretcher and an injured construction guy with a drill, you know, some accessories that are useful. I could see somebody that has a city display wanting something like this. Or what if we have people that are into castle and they wanted to do like a forestman scene? Like here is a little forestman guy who isn't going to stand up for me now that I want to show him off, right? He may have been hitting the sauce a little too hard, but, you know, he's got his keg here. He's got his funny face. He's got his mug. So, I mean, you know, it's a Chima torso. So would somebody be interested in something like this to add to their castle display? I don't know. Would somebody be interested in buying this thing simply for the parts? It's entirely possible. This dark green stretchy cape is dumb expensive. So will somebody be interested in this thing? I don't know. We're going to run it. You know, we'll start it at $4. I mean, talk about cheap for something like that. You know, we'll give it a try. Or the one that inspired this whole thing for me, what about Darth R2, you know? Creative, goofy, fun. Here's Darth R2. Maybe something like this. How about a clown that's just fed up? A clown that's had enough. You know what I mean? Like, no more for this clown. Uh-oh, he's not going to stand up. Hold on. We got to get a stand for him. A clown that's just simply had too much. You know what I mean? How about a clown that's had too much? $4. You get your Tommy gun, you get your Joker hair, you get some goofy fun. Maybe somebody would be interested in something like that. My goal would be to show you things on Whatnot that you haven't seen very often, you know, or probably ever in the case of something like this, right? I honestly, as a buyer, am sick of seeing Luke Skywalker on screen. Like, I have all the Luke Skywalkers I need. I feel like most of the buyers have all the Luke Skywalkers they need. And so maybe this would be entertaining and fun for people to see some, like, super random, unusually built stuff. And people might want it for the parts, or maybe they want it for a character in their city, or their, you know, Halloween display, or whatever. So we're going to give it a shot starting today. A lot of this stuff, you won't even see this video until after we've run this Whatnot show. So maybe I can provide some feedback later on whether this was a success or not. But I'm going to be looking to put together some random stuff and see how it goes, see what the response is on Whatnot. Cheap starts, $4. You know, I don't want to ask anybody to pay a ton of money, but $4 starts for some of these fun things. Who knows? Maybe people will be into it. All right, so we just finished up a Whatnot show. Here's kind of the aftermath of what my table looks like after a Whatnot show. There's just stuff everywhere. I try to be really efficient on my shows. I don't like there to be a lot of downtime between auctions. But what that means is we end up with kind of like stuff thrown everywhere. So I need to, you know, organize all of this. Obviously, I need to pack up the orders and get things shipped out. But between all of the building projects that I've been doing and this Whatnot show, there is just stuff everywhere. I have completely lost control and need to spend a bunch of time cleaning up. It's just, it's just out of control. And I mean, I don't mind it getting out of control. I kind of live my life in Lego chaos. But, there are moments where you got to just take an hour and clean and organize like crazy so that you're back to some sort of semblance of, non-anarchy, so that you can find things and know where stuff is when you need it. But take a look. Pretty good, right? We sold just over 100 items today. Bunch of stuff in the $4 frenzy. And we also tried doing what we're calling a BS builds, brick scavenger builds, obviously a play on a different term. But I made some random figs, kind of like this, and offered those up for sale for cheap and let people bid on those just because, Lego's fun and you should be able to play with it, enjoy it. So I was playing with Lego and then offered up some of the BS builds and people seemed to take to it pretty well. I was pleased. We also had fun doing movie trivia today. Where did the build go for today? I've already lost it. I want to show you guys. So we do movie trivia builds. This was movie trivia build of the day. Anybody know what movie this is in reference to? Let me know in the comments. I do a bunch of these kinds of things on my Whatnot channel. And I don't want to show too many here so that, the Whatnot people can enjoy them. But this was the Whatnot movie trivia of the day. Anybody know what movie it was? Let me know in the comments. All right, guys, went to the lake yesterday. Had a few adult beverages and some pizza. Had to get some more miles in. Just short of 16 miles, 45 minutes. It says 730 calories. What is that? 3 beers? Probably should stay on longer. I'm tired. All right, guys, been out of town for a couple of days, had the daughter's birthday to celebrate. Got back today and decided to spend a little time starting to reload the Buy It Now. I'm a little more comfortable now with where Whatnot is on the marketplace and Buy It Now kind of merging. So I decided to pursue again the Buy It Now. And look at that. We're already up to 114 items in the Buy It Now. So if you're following along with our Whatnot adventure, feel free to check out our Buy It Now at the next show. Should be a ton of stuff. So for a while on Whatnot, I started doing CMF rip ship trade. And it was going really well, but I just decided I didn't like it. But that was after spending an absolute fortune to acquire many different series bags. So I think I'm gonna try to tackle this and get a lot of this into the Buy It Now so that they're available for people as they want them. This is only a fraction of it too. We've got a bunch more in another location. What's in here? Ooh, look at that. Series 6. Yowza, look at all those. So we're gonna build some of these up. Anybody need these? Look at these, brand new. We're gonna build up a bunch of these and get them into the Buy It Now. All right, so we built up some Series 16 CMFs to get ready for the Buy It Now. If you're not familiar with CMF, that stands for Collectible Minifigures, and it is a series that Lego puts out a couple times a year. You can commonly find them in bags that look like this, and they're found all over the place, Lego stores, but you can usually find them at Targets and Walmarts and things like that as well. At the time of this recording, I believe there have been 24 different numbered series, and then there have been some other franchised things like Marvel and Disney and stuff like that. But rumors are flying now that Lego's actually switching from these bags to boxes, which is a significant change for the environment. But more importantly, it's common for people to want to feel these bags, to feel for pieces, to try to understand what's inside them, because otherwise you'd just be buying them blindly and randomly. But people like to feel the bags to try to figure out what's inside. The boxes are going to make that impossible. So if you're interested in collecting these series, it's a slippery slope because you're going to want them all. But it is a lot of fun. Lego has made a lot of really fun characters and some useful pieces. Usually there's one or two like rare figures in each series. In particular, this series 16, this Rogue is super popular and has become one of the more expensive ones in this series. So be on the lookout for that one. I'll have that in the Buy It Now in my Whatnot show. But if you happen to find that one somewhere out in the wild, you've found a little piece of gold. Okay, so I'm not happy at all with the way this space is being used. You're looking at the Lego city, of course, but my workspace for this like Disney castle, for example, is just totally randomly in the room. And it's just blocking like the walkway over to the stairs, and it's a major pain. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is take all these bins that are sort of the island of the middle here, move those out of the way, and make that the official workspace. I have been working on this table over here to build some of the Ewok Village stuff, but that's also the show space, and it just gets really congested and it's a mess, and I just don't like that either. And of course, if you put the workstation right here, you're super close to all the parts. So that's obviously logical and makes a ton of sense. So I think we're gonna work on that. I'm thinking maybe 2 6-foot tables. This is a 6-foot table. Can fit right there pretty easily. And that'll give me some serious space to start working on this Disney castle and some of the surrounding areas that will include, more amusement park attractions. So let's try that. It'll take some time and see where we're at. All right, so after moving some things around, here's sort of the new look. This is gonna be, a workspace, and we're starting with the amusement park. So what I'm thinking is you've got, the walk down downtown Disney with some modular buildings, which will lead into, the dark red cobblestone walkway for your photos that ultimately leads up to the stage in the Disney castle. At some point, you'll be able to take a left, and over here, there will be attractions. This may be where the roller coasters go, things like that. And then we'll have eventually another table over here with more amusement park rides, things like that. So my initial thought is that this amusement park will be 3 6-foot tables, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 base plates across, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 7 base plates long. So 7 times 9, that's 63 base plates will be roughly what the amusement park is, assuming I can make that work. I think that should be a pretty good start. I'm hoping right here to take both roller coasters, combine them into one, and then give them a big dinosaur theme. That should be a lot of fun. Transferring the roller coasters to Mills plates will not be fun. It is currently, at least one of them, is currently over here. You can see I had the start of some dinosaur themed stuff, including like a volcano inside. We've got all sorts of dinosaurs saved up for the dinosaur area. We've got a few more over here, including some unusual ones. Look at this guy. That guy's awesome. I don't know the names of all the dinosaurs, but it'll be fun to decorate once we get that far. But transferring this to Mills plates, ugh, I don't know. All right, I think after years of patience, I gave up. The kids broke this when they were little. And I just couldn't deal with fixing it so many times and then having them play with it and breaking it right away. But I think they're old enough now where we've got this thing back in action. The roller coaster is back. But what's funny is either one little piece did not get it ever installed or the kids lost it. And so troubleshooting this thing was a major pain, but I think I solved it. Over here, there's supposed to be a rubber band that helps make the tension of the chain just right. I did not have the rubber band, but look what I did. Look at. Anybody know what that is right there? Anybody know? This is the only Lego rubber band I had. That is one of the Minions goggles and eyeballs rubber bands. So I installed that, which I was hoping was roughly the same size, and sure enough, we are back in action with the roller coaster. That is too funny. So we have a continuous roller coaster again. It's a little choppy, and I have a feeling there's going to be some noise ordinance with the neighbors, because good grief, it is loud. I don't know if there's a way to slow it down or make it less noisy. Uh-oh. Just as I say that, look. Just as I say that. Dang it. What a fun show yesterday. We sold 210 items on Whatnot last night. Had a great time. Getting ready to pack all this up, get these orders out the door. If you were one of my buyers yesterday or one of my people that just hung out with me, I really appreciate you doing that. Whatnot's a lot of fun for me, but it wouldn't work without you guys. So we're gonna get these all packed up and out the door, and then maybe we'll go shopping. Maybe we'll turn some of this Whatnot money into some fun Lego City money for my own fun collection. Well, life just got more complicated in the brick scavenger house. Take a look at this. Soka, come here, Soka. Soka, come here. Look at this. You see this thing? This is our new golden retriever.
Hello.
Named Soka. He is going to be a handful. He is 8 weeks old. Soka, come here. Soka, come here, sweetie. Hi, Soka. Hi, buddy. Oh, is it playtime? Look at this. Look at this mutt. Hey, buddy. Maple's showing off. Maple's like, look at this bone I have. Maple's hightailing it out of here. Good boy, Soka. Good boy. It's always a nice feeling when you finished a show, got the packing done, and now sort of no responsibilities. So now I've got some funds in the bank where I can buy some more Lego, and now it's time to work on my own city, my own displays. So it should be a fun couple of days where I get to go shopping, build some stuff, and just enjoy the personal collection a little bit. All right, I don't know if bigger's always better, but I'm thinking Main Street needs to be a little longer. So the dog's gonna require some constant attention. So I'm thinking if I get a modular, I can extend this and make it 3 modulars on each side. So today's project is gonna be the jazz club. We're gonna put this thing together, maybe more than one day, but I'm thinking I can do this outside, hanging out with the dog, and make Main Street 1 modular longer. This may require this thing to become 8 feet instead of 6. We'll see. But, Jazz Club, let's get it. Gorgeous day out today to do this. Mills plate has been created. We went with black because I had a bunch of extra black plates around. Manual's ready to go. Bags 1, 2, and 3 are out and ready. Let's get this jazz club started. I'm gonna pause at certain points during the build just to give you a little feedback about how I feel about building techniques or designs or details, whatever. Should be fun. Here we go, jazz club. All right, it took all of 1 page for me to be confused. I got my 4 tiles in. But what is this thing? What does that mean? If you guys know what that means, let me know in the comments. I have absolutely no idea what that means. Plus 2x2 brick. Got me. All right, I have completed bag 3 now of the Jazz Club. I'm enjoying the build so far. It's pretty simple, but you know, it's been fun. Nothing real like fancy build-wise technique to report, but the lighting's kind of poor out here. But we've got a little stage where the drummer is hanging out back here, maybe a little claustrophobic, but she's seems to be having a good time. These walls, to me, are a little bit plain. They could have used, I feel like, you know, a stud on the side piece to put a painting or a piece of art in there. Maybe that's what that one will be eventually. I don't know. But I think that could have used a little bit more detail to kind of spice up the Jazz Club stage area. The kitchen was a fun build, I thought. The oven specifically is not a piece that like you build entirely and then put in place. It's kind of locked into the walls. So it came together slowly as you built up on the walls. So that I enjoyed. And then our friend right here, this base guy, he's got a brick built case for his base as I break it. But anyway, this is like a brick built base right here, or base case, you know, that then can attach to his back. So I thought that was cute as well. We've got a little staircase, which will no doubt lead up to the next floor. I don't know what's up there yet. We got this door that leads to a very small but effectively used washroom. And so far so good on this Jazz Club. We're gonna build a few more bags and I'll let you know what I think. All right, guys, this video is getting a little lengthy and I would like to get it out and share it with you guys. So I know I only got 3 bags in today. Dad Taxi's about to take over and do some driving around today. Hopefully I'll get a chance to build some more of the Jazz Club today, but that'll have to be for vlog number 3. So for now, if you made it this far in the video, thank you for being a part of my stay-at-home dad Lego experience. Summer's coming to a close. The kids are gonna go back to school and I'm gonna have more time for doing Lego stuff and it should be a good time. This summer's been crazy, but I have enjoyed it with the kids, but now it's time to get back to more regular life. So this is it for vlog number 2. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next time on the Brick Scavenger channel.